ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys? Welcome back to ATA Learning Hub. This is your teacher Anna again. By the way, do you still remember our last lesson? Tell me the truth. If not, please go to review it first here, okay? Go, go, go. Don't be lazy. In this lesson, we will continue to learn the rest 4 groups of consonants pronunciation. Let me give you a little news in front, is that your tongue today gonna be a little bit tired. Yes, a little bit only. Let's start our 4th group. The 4th group we have 舌尖中音. 舌尖 means the tip of the tongue. 中 means middle. 音 sound. In this group, we have 4 consonants. 的 t 呢 l. These are all the sounds formed by the tip of the tongue when it touches the upper alveolar ridge. So what is alveolar ridge? It's the line behind the upper back of the teeth. Can you try to touch it? Look at that picture. Also can find the correct position. You got it? So the first we have our the. Press the tip of the tongue against the upper alveolar ridge. Then slowly sending out the airflow. This time the airflow no need too strong, just a weaker one. The. Your turn. Great! Next is t. It is the same as the previous pronunciation. Airflow we will be sending out here will be more stronger. I mean the airflow will burst out from your mouth. In other words, tissue test time. My tissue is here. Where's your tissue? Go, go, go. Get one, please. It's really gonna help you out. Trust me. I will show you first how the tissue will be blown up by my airflow. T. T. How about you? Your turn. Now you find out the difference between the, t, n. The pronunciation parts are the same, but this time the airflow needs to vibrate your vocal cords. Pronounce from the nasal cavity. Use your hand, give a guide, okay? Touch here. N, n. Your turn. Now let's start our 5th group. 舌尖后音. 舌尖 tip of the tongue. 后 behind or back. 音 sound. We have 吃 sh r, a sound formed by the tip of the tongue and the front of hard palate. You also can call it a retroflex consonant, which means when you saw all of them, you're gonna ready to rolling back of your tongue. La la la. You can see that picture. The tongue is touch your front hard palate. Everyone found the position already? Sh, sh. Now you need to roll up your tongue and press the tip of your tongue against the front hard palate. After that, you're going to use the weaker airflow to break through the obstruction and to pronounce it. Sh. Your turn. Nice, just relax more. Don't be nervous, just say it. Ch, 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 ch. Like the previous pronunciation, the position of the tongue still is the same. But here, the only difference is the strong airflow will burst out from the obstruction. The tongue may move slightly due to the strong airflow. Tissue test. Ch, ch. Oops. So the airflow needs to blow up the tissue as standard. Your turn. Sh, sh. Let's look at this picture. At this time, the tip of your tongue is still rolling. Yes, rolling. But keep a little distance from the front of your hard palate. At the same time, the airflow will be squeezed out of the narrow gap. Let's do it together. Sh. Let's do it again. Sh. sh. One more thing I want to emphasize here is please look at the picture again. When you pronounce this sh, you always find your tongue does not touch your hard palate, okay? It have a gap, have a space, so you don't block the airway first to pronounce this consonant. Sh, sh. You got it? Same with the sh. The pronunciation is similar. Okay, the tip of the tongue will close to the front hard palate, but not touch it. They still have the space like the picture shows. The difference here is that the airflow needs to vibrate the vocal cords and squeeze them out of the gap. Place your hand to give it a guide. Everyone, let's do it together. Your turn. Nice. Now let's start our sixth group. 舌面前音，舌面 flat tongue， 前 front， 音 sound. We have three consonants here. 鸡、七、西. It is a sound formed by the front of tongue against the front part of your hard palate. As the picture shows. Let's start our first one. 鸡. Now everyone close your mouth, show me your smiling face like this. It will help you position your tongue correctly. It must block the airway. If you tried already your smile face and you still find out your tongue is not touching the hard palate, then please
you adjust by yourself.
Make your tongue touch the hard palate. Use the weaker airflow to rush out of the obstruction. 鸡 G. Your turn. Next is our qi. Qi. Here you will keep your pronunciation unchanged. The airway should still be blocked, but your airflow here needs to be burst out through the obstruction. When we say burst out means dun 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 tissue test. Let me show you first. Qi. Qi. So after the tissue test, I hope you can more understanding how to pronounce this qi. Let's do it together. Qi. The last one we have in our this group is xi. Xi. To pronounce this sound, you need to approach the front hard palate with the front tongue, but there is still a gap between them, so they are not touching it. They are not block the airway like before, the two of them. Don't block the airway again, huh? So squeeze the airflow through the gap with the soft palate rises. Xi. Relax. Let's do it together. Xi. Great. Now let's talk about our last group, seventh group. 舌面后音，舌面 flat of tongue, 后 behind, back, 音 sound. So we have g, k, h. The sound formed by the hindrance of the back of the tongue and soft palate. See like the picture, the red part is your tongue. Back of the tongue, touch the soft palate. Yeah, try. The first is our g. When we pronounce this, the base of the tongue is against the soft palate to block the airway, and the sound is formed by the weaker airflow rushing out of the obstruction. G. Your turn. Let's do it together. G. Great. K. K. Keep the tongue in the same place, but in here the airflow will rush out of the obstruction more strongly, which means tissue test. Let me show you first. K. Your turn. H. When we pronounce this sound, the back of the tongue is close to the soft palate, but there is still a space or gap between them. So it must not block the airflow first. H. H. The airflow is squeezed out from the gap when the soft palate rises. Your turn. Let's do it together. h. That's all about our 7 groups consonants. Now here, you can see we have E and U left. As what we discussed in the previous slide, E and U is not our consonants. They are just the capitalized form of the simple final, or you can say simple vowel, E and U. According to the rules of writing Chinese pinyin, E and U will help when single vowel E and U come along. Before we end our class today, let's read all of them together. You ready? Let's start. 波 坡 摸 佛 的 特 呢 了 个 可 和 鸡 七 西 知 吃 是 日 z 次 s 一 u. My dear students, if you are still here in this moment, means you are a really good student already, because it's really kind of complicated. It's really not easy for everyone because we have our own mother tongue, so our tongue already used to say our language. Some for you is rolling the tongue kind of difficult, some is flat tongue sound. To be honest, as a Chinese, when I sometimes trying to pronounce the phonetics, I also feel if you really want to make it perfect, it's really hard. It's really hard though. So as a foreigner who wanna study the second language, I feel you are kind of brave to study Chinese. I believe everyone just try it and don't be shy. Practice every day. One day you really can make it. Trust me. Yes, you really can make it. See you all in the next video. Then I will talk about our vowels and the specials. Don't forget to watch this video every day and the last video as well. And keep on practicing. I will see you in next basic Chinese group. But if some student who interested on the medical class or the business Chinese class, you just can click on that video too. Have a good day. Bye.